Namaste, Namaskara, Jai Jagannath. In this video, we'll talk about Gruha Jyoti Yojana registration in 2024. Some of the FAQs I have highlighted here, like what is the scheme is all about. Gruha Jyoti is the flagship program of Government of Karnataka, which provides free electricity up to 200 units for every residential consumers of Karnataka. Am I eligible for this scheme? All residential consumers within the state of Karnataka are eligible for this scheme. What are documentation required to apply this scheme? 1. Aadhaar ID, 2nd Bescom meter consumer ID and account ID, which is available on the monthly electricity bill. 3rd, voter ID showing the address proof, or if you are a tenant, rental or lease agreement is required. Is it mandatory to link Aadhaar to avail this Yojana? Yes. It is mandatory to link Aadhaar with Bescom meter consumer ID and account ID. So for more FAQs, you can type Gruha Jyoti FAQ on Google. Let me show you. Open browser and type Gruha Jyoti scheme FAQ. Hit enter. The first one, frequent last question. Click on the link. Here is the frequent last questions, starting from number 1 to all the way till 26. So please go through this for detailed information about this scheme. Moving on, I'll show you how to register to this scheme on the website. Let's open the browser and type Seva Sindhu GS, that is Gruha Jyoti scheme, Karnataka government.in. This is the website, sevasindhugs.karnatakagovernment.in. Open this one. So on the home page, in this section, click on this section. This is the Gruha Jyoti. Click on this link. There are two options here. So number 1, click here for Gruha Jyoti Yojana registration. Click here to de-link from Gruha Jyoti Yojana. So we'll click on number 1 for registration for Gruha Jyoti Yojana. Click here. Application for Gruha Jyoti scheme. You can select language as English and then select Bescom from the drop down menu. Account ID, enter the account ID here. You can find the account ID from your Bescom electricity bill. I have entered the account ID. Then automatically it fetches the details and it is showing these two items. Number 1, account holder name as per the record, this one, and account holder's address as per the record, this one. Next, type of occupancy. From the drop down menu, there are 3 options: owner, tenant, family members. Let me select owner. Aadhaar number, enter Aadhaar number here, this box. Applicant name is in the Aadhaar, enter your name as per the Aadhaar. Mobile number for communication, enter mobile number here. After that, check the checkbox, I agree, the declaration, and in the box, enter the word verification, and then finally hit the submit button. All set. So as soon as you submit the application, the next screen you will be getting an acknowledgement slip like this. Your application under Gruha Jyoti is successfully submitted and received as per the details below. Department name, application number, application date, applied scheme, that is Gruha Jyoti, applicant name, Bescom, account ID or connection ID, that will be showing here as per your electricity bill, applicant contact number and address as per the Bescom record. You can download or print this acknowledgement slip and keep it handy with you so that you can track the status of your application. Alright, so now how to check the status of your application. For that, open the browser and search for Gruha Jyoti scheme status. This is the one, Seva Sindhu Karnataka government in track status. On the drop down menu, select Bescom and then enter your account ID, that is your Bescom electricity bill account ID. So I have entered the account ID and then click on the check status. It will appear like this. It will show like Gruha Jyoti status and you will find some details here like application type, that is GJY registration, that is Gruha Jyoti Yojana registration, and then registration date and application reference number. Your application for a Gruha Jyoti scheme is received and sent to Bescom. It might take a month or 2, but every month you need to watch your electricity bill. Let me show you one, for example. So here it is, your consumer ID. That is the one, account ID, consumer ID, that you need to enter. This is your division, Bescom division office, name and address, and all the way come down till this area. How much electricity you have consumed, like here 125 units. Total subsidy units, how much you received, 58. Chargeable units is 67. The 125 units consumed minus 58, remaining 67 units needs to be chargeable. And how the calculation it happens, this subtotal 1, this is the subtotal 1. See, this is how it is calculated for 125 units total. These are the breakups, and total it is 1373.88 is for the 125 units. Okay. Now it is showing the Gruha Jyoti subsidy, how this calculation takes place here. And now it is coming this subtotal 2 for the Gruha Jyoti. It is coming at 959 rupees. And our total bill to be paid is 1 minus 2. That is 1373 minus 2 is the Gruha Jyoti subsidy. That is 5959. Remaining is 414, and that is the due amount. In this box you see average financial year 2022-2023. In this example was 53 units, and that's why entitlement unit is given is 58. That is, the subsidy units is 58. So that's why this person didn't get 200 unit free subsidy. And here you see the consumption units is 140, and then eligible for subsidy is also 140. Then the normal calculation is here, that is the subtotal 1 for 140 units is this much, and then this is the Gruha Jyoti subsidy for 140 units. The calculation, the subtotal 2 is this much, and the due amount is 1 minus 2, that is 1685 minus 1685 equal to 0.